And I don't know if any of you guys have ever had this conversation with your therapist, but you like when your house is chaotic, it's a reflection of what's going on in your mind. And so let's just see what's going on in my mind right now. I'll have a cleaning video for you guys that I already recorded. I need to do the voiceover. What's up, hotties? During the last trimester of my pregnancy, I was diagnosed with polyhydramnios, and it made it hard for me to move. I went to work, I came home, and that was it. I did not clean. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever had this conversation with your therapist, but you like when your house is chaotic, it's a reflection of what's going on in your mind. And so let's just see what's going on in my mind right now. There's a door over here. That's in front of the door. So that, yeah, it's a little chaotic. Oh, there's more over here, but just trust me, it's all pretty much the same. I feel like I'm in an episode of Hoarders, and this is the neater version. Before, it was like an episode of Cops. So I am, for the next 4 days, just gonna spend time on getting the house organized because my mind feels like it wants it to be more organized. I got the carpet shampooed yesterday, so now I can sit on the floor, which feels so much better, and I have the baby on the floor. Yeah, and I can come into the living room. Like, I literally had not been in my living room for like 3 months. No, because he's 2 months now. Maybe 4 or 5 months. Like, at the end of my pregnancy, I did not come in here because I just was storing stuff in here and going to my room. So I'm ready now, and I also am just mindful of my mental health after having a baby. Like, I'm on my Zoloft. I'm taking 100 milligrams post pregnancy. I upped it during my pregnancy because my blood flow increased and I could tell I needed more. So I'm still on that, but I didn't have it for a week, so that wasn't good. But you know, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna give ourselves grace, and yeah, just let's take a look at all of it. Let's set ourselves up to be successful, do some goal setting. I'm on maternity leave, so I went on leave. I started May 30th, which was the day after Memorial Day, and I'm going back November 27th, which is the Monday after the Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know what happened. No, I can't pick you up. Oh, and things to be changed. Oh, Sugar Bear needs to be changed. Fun thing about boys, pee goes, it's mysterious. It really is. Coming up the front of his onesie, there's a little bit of, urine. So those penises, they're magical. Let me get him changed, and then we will figure out. I think we're gonna start in the living room. Even when I had a house cleaner person, I would always clean before they came. Anybody else do that? Right? Because you don't want people to just think you nasty. Anyway, let me get him changed, and then we'll get to organizing stuff. Having my area rug shampooed was a huge relief. That was the best place to start, because then I could lay the baby on the floor. But let's be real, I needed to still get rid of a bunch of clutter. I really hadn't been in that living room since my 3rd trimester of pregnancy. So just to get in here, dig in, and put some order to this room was huge for me. One, because it helped me have a second space to get out of the bedroom, because you see what the bedroom was looking like, and just imagine that on your mental every day. All I could do was pretend it wasn't there, but then it was staring me in the face. So it really is chaotic on the mind and in the mind when there's clutter. So we gonna get it all the way together. And this felt good once I got started, like once I committed to doing it. But I swear, for the longest time, I couldn't even be in this room. I did force myself to go in the week before, just so I would stop pretending like the mess didn't exist. But yeah, I got all the pillows fluffed up, fluffing up my blankets and refolding them. There's a basket that they go in, so I wanted to refold all of them. The dogs were everywhere because they were like, what is going on? You okay, Mom? We ain't seen all this activity in a while. I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm good. Right, girls? So, and you can see Sugar Bear laying on the floor there. He's got his little legs kicking up in the air. He's watching me. So, yeah. And especially for him, I don't want him to grow up in clutter. So, I really want to figure this situation out. Because I don't want his mind to be in chaos, you know, or to be setting a bad example for how a home should be, how he should live. I definitely don't want him to be a pat rack. Or wait, a rat pack? What is that word? Pack rat, yeah. What did I say? The dogs are on me. I guess Liberty's gonna help me do the voiceover for this video. You want to be in Vlogtober, day 4, Liberty? Okay, I got you. Okay, no, I'm not talking. Look, there you go on the screen. You see you was being nosy then too. Stop it. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I put the tray out there. That became a catch-all for everything. So just getting all of the stuff out of there was good. I got rid of the coffee table because it had 2 shelves and that would also collect clutter. Now we move over to this side table. This was super dusty. Now see, the side table, this little table here is something technically a cleaning lady could do. But like the other stuff, people were like, just get a cleaning lady. Like they're not going to know where to put the stuff. And my issue is clutter, right? And so it's like you have to get hands on it because it would make no sense to have somebody come over and every single thing they touch, I got to tell them where it goes. Which would have been the case for like what was on the tray. It's got to go somewhere. The cleaning lady is not going to know. What is she going to put it in a bag? Now we just moved the problem from location A to location B. So I guess to be exact, most of the things don't have a home. So I wouldn't be able to tell the cleaning lady, oh, it goes here, because basically it's been in a pile. So we would just really be moving piles. So I think the thing is to address the mess, and I have to get rid of a bunch of stuff. I did talk to the nurse that does my psych meds today. She definitely encouraged me to talk it over with the regular therapist on Friday, but I was like, even when I told her the thing of like I have 4 robes, like I could see her face react, like she caught herself, you know, because obviously they're not supposed to indicate, you know, I don't know what to call it, judgment on the face, but she was definitely like started nodding her head, beginning to understand what I was saying when I'm like, I have 4 robes. So it's not just the case with the robes, that's just like a specific example, but I have a lot of duplicates of everything. And if you watch my other channel, you know I've been buying a bunch of stuff on Temu. Do I really need all of that stuff? I mean, it makes me feel good. I love opening packages. It's like having Christmas, but then where does the stuff go? It goes in a pile somewhere, you know. Use the Windex. My sister bought Windex when she was here, so I just went with it. I do have like some biodegradable spray, but I'm like, let's just try this. So, and for some reason I wanted the house to smell like cleaning products today. So do you ever feel like that, like the cleaning products and the bleach, and you're like, oh yeah, now my home is clean. So I use that, but cleaning the glass off after I had dusted it, because you don't want to put Windex or any other wet product on top of dust, because that just makes a mess. The goal is Windex it down, and then at least every other day dust it off. Now I did get that cute little blue duster from Temu. I have a lot of cleaning products. We got to get under the cabinet in the kitchen and you guys will see. I have at least 3 glass cleaners, and then the all-purpose cleaners, which I'm assuming is also for glass, or the multi-purpose cleaners. I'm gonna have to throw some of that stuff out too. The thing is, like, I justify holding on to stuff, which is why I get clutter. Don't get on me about all these cords. I did buy something to replace it, but guess what? I haven't put it out yet, and I'm still probably gonna keep this. Alas, I digress. We're all done here, looking good. Glass is nice and shiny. All the shelves are clean and dusted. Liberty's still checking my work. Oh, Justice is getting in on it too. What's going on in here? All this cleaning. Yes, girls. Now let's get that table cleaned. This is, what do you call it? It's a mercury glass top, so it matches the mercury on the side table that I have. Well, you guys just saw me clean the side table, so yeah, I gotta get all the dust because it was a lot on the legs of the table, or the frame. I don't know if they're technically legs, but just get all that dust off of there. and then put the coasters back. Move the boppy, which Sugar Bear was laying on, so I took that to the bedroom. And then the girls are like, oh, look at this. There's more room for us to run around on. And this chair, I stay posted in that chair. Well, I used to, although now I'm moving more to the couch. I don't know why. I'm sure that doesn't need psychoanalysis, but just FYI. So I come over here to get the chair. And again, Liberty is, I guess she's my cleaning inspector. Like, okay, what's going on? So I just take a wet wipe and get, wipe down the cushions. I did that on the ottoman and on the other couch. Or on the couch, not the other couch. Just because there's like little spots. Especially now that Sugar Bear is here. He'll have like little spit ups. I usually get it in real time, but sometimes there's like remnants of it. I have the little cleaner that I was saying I could do the carpet with. I can also do the upholstery. It's on my list, sis. It's on my list. But I don't like dingy looking furniture. You don't want to feel like you live in raggedy, even if it's clutter everywhere. I'm like, we're not gonna have like secondhand looking stuff on there. If it gets to that, we got to get a new one. But yeah, and these I got from West Elm, in case anybody's wondering. The chair, I have that same chair in my room, which you can't see because it's filled to the brim with clothing. And the ottoman is Pottery Barn, and then the couch is West Elm. Long story. The ottoman that went with the chairs I didn't like, so they're like sister companies or something, so I was able to order it with the same fabric. Yes, Sugar Bear, I did that before you were here. I sure did. And then moving this little tray off to the side. I'm trying to figure out like, where do I want this space? The ottoman used to be in my room, and then I pulled it out here so people can put their feet up when they come over, because I don't have a second couch in here, so that gives you kind of like a loungy look. Let's get underneath the TV. That's what it looked like the day before. Here's what it's looking like today. And so, we're just gonna get a little order to it. Oh yeah, for you curious cats, my dogs don't shed. One, they don't have fur, they have hair, but they don't shed, and they're also hypoallergenic. I know some of you guys questioned about having the dog around the baby, so hopefully that squashes your concerns. These are just the finishing touches. Thanks for hanging out with me and cleaning a little bit. If anybody else is living in clutter and needed a motivation to start, just start somewhere, sis. We're gonna do it together. Feels better already. So yeah, everything is nice and dusted and wiped off, and we're living in peace.